Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this video, today we are going to discuss about DatePicker widget in Android. What is a DatePicker widget? DatePicker widget allows us to select a date, month and year. So why it is important? Why DatePicker is important in Android app? Let's take an example. You are creating a task for some date, okay, with some reminder. Whenever the day reaches, our Android application will notify us. So when creating that kind of task with a reminder, what you are doing, you are typing the title for the task and then you are giving some description, and later on you are selecting on which day the system should notify you, right? So you are selecting a date. So how you are selecting a date when creating that kind of task kind of application? That is using date picker widget. Take another example. You're planning to travel, so at the point of time you'll visit some website or you launch that Android application. That application will give you an option to select a date of journey, right? So how you are selecting a date of journey, how you are selecting your date? That is using this date picker widget. So in this video we are going to see how to create a date picker widget in our Android app. Let's jump into the code part. I have an activity here. In that activity I have a layout file. In that layout file I have added one date picker. Directly into XML we are starting from basics, okay? So directly into XML I have added one date picker. Now we have date picker ready in our app, and now we have to customize it, right? So for that we have two important properties. These are the important properties. In date picker we have a two mode. One is spinner mode, another one is calendar mode. By default make this as false, okay? Now I'm showing a calendar mode. This is how calendar mode will looks like. Let's run the app. See, this is how our calendar mode is looking like. If you want to switch between month, simply left swipe or right swipe or select your date. Your date is selected, okay? Now if you want to show a spinner kind of calendar, apply date picker mode to spinner, okay? Now see, this date picker mode is changed. Now see how it looks like. This is a spinner mode. Here also you can switch between year, date and month. You can select any date. By default calendar view shown equal to true in Android. So what will happen if you remove this property, right? By default you can see both the widget is displaying at the same time. Whenever they have introduced the date picker widget, right, in Android OS, they have created in this manner. At left spinner widget is there, at right calendar widget is there. So if you want to remove that calendar widget, right, calendar is shown equal to false, make that property false. It will display only one item at a time. Which item? Spinner mode or calendar mode? That you can modify with this property. Now we have three buttons here. What I am doing here, when I tap on calendar, I am modifying this widget type to calendar. When I tap on spinner, I am modifying this type to spinner mode. When I tap on both, I am showing both the widget at the same time. Now let's see how it looks like, okay? I am launching the app. App is now ready. See, we have a three button, only calendar button here, only spinner button here, both button here. When I tap on only calendar, we are showing a calendar, we are dismissing, I mean we are disabling spinner. When I want to show a spinner, I am showing spinner, calendar view I am making as false. If both, I am showing both item at the time. See, I am clicking on calendar, calendar view is coming, I am switching between month, I am selecting one date. If I want to display a spinner, I tap on spinner, I am selecting some date. If I want to see both, I can directly click on both option. Okay, now see, in this manner we have directly added this widget into our activity layout file. But in some cases, right, our activity layout file is busy with rendering some other widgets. So at the point of time, displaying this kind of big UI is not a right option for us, because this is taking almost half of the screen. So Android have come up with a solution for that. They are having a pop-up kind of option. So what is that pop-up kind of option? See here, when I tap on anything, right, for example, in your Android application, you are creating a reminder with task on some date. So on that date button, when you are tapping on the date button, one pop-up is coming on top of your existing. There you can select your date. Let's see how to create this pop-up. Okay, when I tap on this two button, okay, calendar pop-up and spinner pop-up. When I tap on calendar pop-up, I am going to show that calendar pop-up. In our activity, I am getting reference to that calendar pop-up here. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create one date picker dialog. Okay, that is a dialog. See, this is a dialog. Now I'm going to create a date picker dialog. Date picker dialog equal to date picker dialog. See, this date picker dialog. So where I'm showing in this activity, I'm showing is the context. And so what parameter we need to pass here? Date set listener is there, year, month, day of the month is there. So date set listener we have to pass. Okay, so I'm setting my date set listener. So this is calendar widget. See, date picker dialog dot on date set listener. Okay, date is coming, year is, month is coming. This is selected date, month, year. So as a part of this, I have to give my initial year, month, date for the calendar. What is the initial year, month, date? Just create calendar dot get instance. It will return today date from calendar. Okay, so from this calendar, I'm going to get my year. Calendar dot get, which field we are getting? Calendar dot year. So it will return year for the current date. And same like month, we want calendar dot get month, we are getting month. And at last we need to pass another one property, that is day of the month. Day of the month. Now our date picker dialog is now ready. So date picker dialog dot show. Sorry, this is calendar. Okay, date picker dialog dot show. Now when I tap on calendar, I'm creating one date picker dialog, and then I am showing the dialog to user. What button it is? Pop-up calendar. Where is that button? Pop-up calendar. This is the button. Okay, this is that button. Now I'm running the app and see how it looks like. App is running now. Now I'm tapping on this calendar pop-up. See how our pop-up date picker is coming. Here I can select my month, date is there. If I want to switch between year, tap on this year option. Okay, you can switch year also. After selecting, it will be coming to month selection and date selection. So this is how date picker dialog is working. And date picker dialog is having some restriction. That restriction is whenever you launch date picker dialog, right? So this is the default view. There is no spinner kind of view in date picker widget. Let's do one thing. We'll try to modify that property. I will tell you why it is not working, huh? I will copy the entire code for spinner widget. Okay, now I'm trying to modify that properties of a date picker. Inside we have a date picker. The dialog is having a date picker. Okay, date picker dot. What if I want to show that only spinner? What we are doing, if you want to show spinner, I want to make this flag true. If I want to disable calendar view, I want to make this flag false. Okay, copy this and paste it here. Now our date picker widget is under this dialog now. So dialog dot date picker dot this one. Now let's run the app and see. When I tap on spinner, I'm enabling spinner, I'm disabling calendar view. It should show calendar, the date picker with spinner mode. See, our app is up and running. I'm tapping on spinner pop-up. Okay, see what is happening. Even though if I try to show a spinner mode, it is always showing a calendar with date picker with month mode, because this date picker dialog is there, right? This is enforcing us to go with this kind of month widget all the time. Okay, we cannot customize it to have spinner kind of widget. So if you want to go with the spinner kind of widget in your pop-up, we have another option for that also. So for that, what we have to do, um, create a custom pop-up or custom dialog. Inside that dialog, show custom layout. That custom layout is going to have that spinner kind of calendar. Okay, spinner date picker widget. So in this manner we can create our date picker, spinner kind of date picker in pop-up. So this is all about date picker widget, friends. I hope this video will be useful for you. Thank you for watching my video. Let's meet in the next session.